Hey everybody, it's Taylor. So, I had errands to do after work and I had an appointment. So, I'm not in my car today. I'm at home and I was thinking for the last few days, what could I do for my next YouTube video? And I think that I wanted to talk about preparing for seasonal depression. So I live in Minnesota and we get a lot of snow and cold weather, and we don't really see the sun for close to probably 6 months or something. And it sucks and it really messes with my mood and a lot of other people around me. And there are some things that you can do to not necessarily beat it, but you can do certain things to so it doesn't get as bad. Like for me, I was really doing good on my routines and I didn't start feeling bad until later in the season. So I haven't quite perfected mine, but um, I think that um, I have a lot of useful information that a lot of other people might benefit from knowing. Um, so, what is seasonal affective disorder? So, that is actually a mood disorder that happens at the same time every year. So, like depression. Sorry, my contacts are drying out. It's the end of the night. So, basically, in the wintertime, a lot of the northern hemisphere, we we get winter, which is snow, wind, ice, and nobody wants to be outside. If they are outside, they're all bundled up. So vitamin D is kind of scarce around here. So vitamin D is the sunlight part. So what I do when it gets to be around this time, I started doing some of this stuff last month, um, is I start taking vitamins. So vitamin D is a good one to take because you're not going to be outside in the sun. You're not going to be getting that vitamin D. So I just ordered some online. I think I ordered mine on Amazon last time, but I am done with Amazon. So I am switching to Walmart.com. So far, I haven't had to pay for shipping. So it's makes sense. I understand that they don't have as much stuff, but anyway, you can definitely get vitamin D at Walmart. I also like to try magnesium if my sleep is really messed up, because magnesium helps you relax. And that one, I wouldn't have to take it every day unless I was really struggling with my sleep. Then my body would have to like get used to the cycle or whatever. But I have been doing all right with my sleep lately, so I haven't taken any magnesium. And then I am also taking fish oil supplements because I have a lot of issues with sciatic nerve, and I have been been feeling some joint pain lately. And it also helps with your brain health, fish oil. So, and it helps with depression. And I have taken fish oil in the past, but it gave me like fishy burps, and I didn't like that. So for these ones that I've been taking, they are fine. I take them at night when I take my other meds, and I don't notice any weird burps or anything. So that's nice. Okay, my next tip is reaching out. So when I'm depressed, I am terrible at reaching out. So the people around me, they already know that I struggle with that. So a lot of times they will reach out to me. But even just having one person checking up on you makes you feel better. But sometimes you need to reach out on your own if you're really struggling, and find one person who's willing to listen, or whatever you need at the time. And hopefully you can get the help that you need. I also go to therapy, so that helps. But obviously, I'm not going to call my therapist at midnight on a Sunday, you know? In that case, I would have my fiance, who he's very reliable. He's all, he comes home at night and he's there for me. He knows that I struggle with my depression in the wintertime. So he's kind of, if I really need him there, he'll stop what he's doing and he'll be there for me, and I really love that about him. My cat is playing with stuff in the kitchen. It's kind of making me mad. Anywho, so another tip would be make sure you're drinking your water. I know that water bottles aren't environmentally friendly, but just keep some water bottles up by your bed in the middle of the night if you're feeling parched. Maybe you haven't been able to get out of bed, then you have some water there. Yeah, that was my biggest thing whenever I was just laying in bed. I didn't want to get up. So then I would be dehydrated, but I didn't care because I was depressed. So just help yourself. You'll thank yourself later. My next thing is journaling. This also goes with reaching out. If you are having a hard time reaching out to a friend, or you feel like everybody's going to judge you, keep a journal or some, blank pages around and just write whatever you want. You could even like draw things, or, you don't even have to keep it in a journal. You could shred it up and burn it after after you read it a couple times and you don't want to think about it anymore. Even just writing it down on a piece of paper apparently helps. Just passing the word along, because that's what everybody says. But I like to write. I am a bit of a perfectionist, but it's interesting to go back and see how things were at different times in my life, and things that I can learn from my past, and I don't know, whatever. Anyway, um, so a big one for me is getting out of bed. So a lot of times on the weekends when I didn't have any plans, I would wake up, but I didn't really have like a reason to get out of bed. So it just felt like I was paralyzed. And I know that sounds dumb, and I'm ready for the hate comments on that, because I'm sure there's lots of them, you haters out there who don't understand. But uh yeah, having reasons to get out of bed totally is a big one for me. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips if you struggle with this one. So one thing that I'm gonna try this year is I want to buy some new puzzles, and I am a puzzle freak. I am going to do a puzzle on my table, and I'm just gonna have a few new ones that I can work on, and I'm stoked. I love puzzles, so that will be one reason that I'll want to get out of bed. Um, every morning I feed the animals, and Corey feeds them at night. So eventually I gotta get out of bed to feed the animals, otherwise they're gonna probably be crying. So that, and they also have to go outside and go potty. So, and I don't want them to pee on my floors. So, and then I also love to take baths. So, I take baths in the mornings on the weekends sometimes, and it just kind of helps me get in the mood for the day, and then I feel more able to brush my teeth, get ready, and I'm usually more productive compared to if I were to not shower. I probably would be more productive as well, but I like taking baths. They kind of help get me in the mood. I can relax, and you can do a little meditation, light your little candle. That's what I do. um, and the last tip that I have for seasonal depression is if you're really struggling, go to your doctor. And I really didn't want to go on meds for a long time. I have been on and off with meds for since I was like a young teenager, and I just kept telling myself I didn't want to be on meds. Meds can't make me happy, but I don't know. I'm on, what is it? Celexa, citalopram. It's not a lot, you know, but it seems to be all right. I might have to up it. The winter time, I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I also wanted to give you a bonus tip on if you are feeling really anxious. Instead of drinking like caffeinated coffee or tea, drink something that's decaf, because caffeine is just going to make your anxiety worse. So that's my tip for my anxious hoes out there. So that's what I got for today. I hope you guys got some useful information out there. Let me know what things you guys do. I also have a light box. If you guys don't know what a light box is, Google it. It basically helps with like the vitamin D part. I don't know. It's light. It's really bright. And I have that in my bathroom, so when I'm like brushing my teeth and doing my makeup, I just turn that on, and apparently it's supposed to help like something. I don't know. Google it. Maybe I can show you what it looks like in a future video if you're interested. But for now, I'm going to probably get ready for bed. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.